Assalamualaikum and hi to Madam RIDHAWATI. In this video, we are from Group 4 will be present about the topic current issue we have chosen, which is racial discrimination during requirement and selection. Before that, I will introduce my group members. I am SYAMILAH binti ZULKEFLE as the presenter 1, HUMAIRAH as the presenter 2, DAMIA as presenter 3, SHAHMI presenter 4, and lastly KHALILAH. Before we go any further, let me show you the news that we got regarding our topic. As we can see, the news that our group get from Google regarding racial discrimination. Have you guys ever heard about racial discrimination? What is racial discrimination? Racial discrimination is any discrimination against any individuals on the basis of their skin, race, or ethnic group. Individuals can be discriminated by refusing to do business with, socialize with, or share resources with people of a certain group. Summary for the issue is, based on the article we got from freemalaysiatoday.com on 7 April 2022, one of the TikTok users, Isbrambabi, has shared about her sister's bad experience when applying a job at Mr. DIY branch in Bani, which is the employee had discriminated against Indians. The Mr. DIY manager said to her sister that they do not have any wish to hire an Indians. She said just because they have a dark skin, the manager should not say something like that and it had offended them. Next, I will pass to HUMAIRAH to explain about the importance of the issue.
Hi everyone, my name is HUMAIRAH. Let's move on to the importance of the issue, which are the never-ending topics that are quite hot and sensitive, which is racial discrimination in the workplace. This issue needs our attention because we live together in a country that has multiple races. It doesn't matter where we are going, whether going to school, eating at a restaurant, watching a movie, or even a neighbor next door. We must be surrounded by many types of people regardless of their skin type, religion, and race. So, because of this matter, there are a few things that are important when we see this kind of issue. Firstly, the employer or employee in an organization must encourage or welcome diversity in the workplace. So, how to do that? First is acknowledge holidays of all cultures. When an organization recruits staff, there will be some people from different educational background, experience, and most important is their races. One way to build awareness of diversity and foster greater inclusivity is to be aware of and acknowledge a variety of upcoming religious and cultural holidays. When closing out a team call or meeting, if the audience isn't too large, ask how people what their plans are to celebrate the holiday. Use your company intranet to help employees become aware of and keep track of multicultural, religious, or holiday celebrations. Be respectful of these days when scheduling meetings and understand that employees have different needs that may require flexibility. Next, keep your language simple. As we know, Bahasa Melayu is our bahasa kebangsaan, but maybe some races are not really well speaking or understand in bahasa. Although English is not everyone's first language in Malaysia, it helps all races, including Chinese, Indian, or Malay, to understand better. So, whether it's internal email communications or inbound marketing, keep your writing simple. Simple language leads to better understanding and helps people with busy schedules and full inboxes. Another importance is to know the human right. Human rights are the basic rights and freedoms that belong to every person in the world. Everyone has the right to work, including the right to choose their occupation or profession freely. Race should not be an issue. They are based on important principles like dignity, fairness, respect, and equality. your human rights are protected by the law. Examples of human or employee rights are equal pay for equal work, right to equality in the recruitment processes, right to respect for religious beliefs, and many more. All of this applies to all races as long as they are workers and hold the title of employee. And lastly, the importance of this issue is a toxic work culture is not good for anyone. Do you feel like you are in a toxic workplace? The signs are not always noticeable upfront, and you must pay close attention. The most prominent signs of a toxic environment include racial discrimination. One of the signs is the work clique. A work clique is a group of employees who have a strong bond and spend most of their time at work together and may socialize outside of work. These tight-knit groups of friends often exclude other people from joining their circle because of their physical look, skin tone, or different race. Cliques can be cruel to the people they are not including. Psychologically, it can be very damaging when someone is excluded from the group. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Impact of racial discrimination during recruitment and selection. The financial effects of discrimination go way beyond cash liabilities. The impact on internal workforce productivity, your ability to retain and recruit staff, and even your perception among customers can all be negatively affected by discriminatory practices. Number 1. Job satisfaction and motivation. Discriminatory practices affect the job satisfaction of all employees, not just those who are discriminated against. Promotion, bonuses, and benefits should be awarded based upon the candidate's qualifications and performance on the job. If an employee consistently sees promotion being given on the basis of gender, race, age, or other discriminatory factors, his drive to advance within the organization or perform to the best of his ability is negatively affected. Number 2. Commitment, loyalty, and turnover. Staff who observe regular discrimination are more likely to leave the business, increasing your turnover levels. Although some involuntary in turnover, firing poor performance, for example, is beneficial for the business. If your company's volunteer turnover is high, you are probably losing skills, competent workers. Recruiting and training replacement is costly to the organization and affects productivity. If an employee believes there is no future for him within the organization, he will be less invested in the job. Although he may not have found another position, the fact he doesn't intend to stay permanently means he is less committed and loyal to the business than someone who plans a long-term career with the company. Number 3. Reputation and recruitment. Discriminatory practices affect your company's reputation within the community it serves. Discrimination may affect clients directly if your company provides inferior service to a certain group of people based upon particularly demographic criteria such as race. But customers can also be indirectly discriminated against. Savvy job seekers will research the company before applying, and a workplace facing several discrimination lawsuits or a company with employees who openly voice their dissatisfaction will have a chilling effects on your recruiting abilities and cause the top candidates in the industry to look elsewhere.
My name is AFFENDI. As we know, the issue of this racial discrimination during recruitment process should be put to the end. Therefore, the solution to this issue are educating the employees about racial discrimination. Secondly, to review the company job description, and lastly, to ensure that the anti-racism policy is seriously enforced. The first solution to this issue is to educate the employees about race discrimination. Here it means that the employer should send those problematic employees to the training session. From there, they will learn on how to respect other people regardless of races to promote harmony. However, it cannot be denied that some employees may have been brainwashed with the stereotype of every race in Malaysia, such as Malay people are lazy, Chinese people are liars, and Indian people are smelly. At least by educating them, it can make them realize that we need each other to drive our economy. Another solution to this issue is to review the company job description. Sometimes the root to this issue comes from the unconscious race bias that can be found in the company job description. For example, when the words in the job description like Mandarin speaker are preferable, it clearly means that other than Chinese people are discouraged from recruited in this company. Therefore, the words in the job description like that must be improved so that it looks natural to attract the diverse pool of candidates regardless of races. The last solution to this issue is to ensure that the anti-racism policy is seriously enforced. This is because some employees are just full of hatred against other races. They think that they are superior to others and they do not want other races to be in the same workplace with them. This kind of behavior must be prevented because it can spread the flames of racism around the country. In addition, when the employees are accused of being racist, then they should be punished with the fines of at least 10,000 ringgit or to be jailed not more than 6 months.
Hi. So for the conclusion is, employers use several organizational characteristics in formulating competency frameworks and job specifications to be used in the recruitment process. There are detrimental criteria that discriminate candidates because of gender, country of origin, and where the professional experience was earned. Employers' interest in personality and behavior has no professional basis and is thus likely to discriminate against individuals from different ethnic backgrounds. Competency framework based on behavior that is accepted within an organization blocks the immigrants. This is because their personality, qualification, and work experience are likely to differ from the recruiter's personal profiles. The critical role played by immigrants, language ability toward a low rate of employment and low earnings. For instance, English-speaking immigrants have an added advantage over non-English speaking counterparts in terms of remuneration in Australia. So that's all from us. Thank you.